Hello, and welcome back to the review of episode 2 of House of the Dragon. There's a lot of things to talk about, so let's just dive right into it. To start off with the episode, as we expected, episode 1 के बाद क्या होगा, क्या नहीं होगा. Episode 1 ended on a very aggressive note, I would say. The killing of Aegon II's son and the heir to the Iron Throne. And whatever was expected, it all happened. Matlab, not everything, but yes. Aegon is furious, he is mad, and that can be seen. Matlab, he has been, matlab, I think till date in the entire series जो भी हमने 12 एपिसोड देखे हैं, this has to be Aegon's best, मतलब जो कैरेक्टर जिन्होंने प्ले किया उनकी बेस्ट एक्टिंग एवर till this point in the series. He has been shown crying, he has been shown depressed, बहुत ही upset, and the range of emotions that he showed in this episode is brilliant. And this is the first time you start to feel bad for someone on Team Green, especially the Targaryens in Team Green, and you feel like, bhai, matlab, it is very sad what happened to him, and he is evidently very mad. I feel like from here on, Aegon, उसका जो पागलपन है जिसके बारे में बात भी हुई है गेम ऑफ थ्रोन्स में, that side starts to come out from here, because what we see in the episode where he hangs all the rat catchers of the Red Keep, which is very extreme, and Otto Hightower does talk about this and tries to talk some sense into him, but he's too late. एंड व्हेन, और जब वो बात करने भी जाते हैं, उनको समझाने भी जाते हैं कि ये बहुत अग्रेसिव स्टांस है, ये बहुत गलत हो रहा है, एगॉन जस्ट फ्यूरियसली सेंड्स हिम ऑफ बैक टू वेर एवर ही कम्स फ्रॉम, एंड गिव्स द हैंड ऑफ द किंग का जो पिन है, जो पोजीशन है, वो क्रिस्टन कोल को दे देते हैं. एंड टॉकिंग अबाउट क्रिस्टन कोल, वी विल कम टू हिम लेटर इन द रिव्यू. A very important and very beautiful picturization or cinematography, I must say, जो हुआ है in this episode, if you notice, is when Kristen Cole notices the sullied white cloak, मतलब the dirty या जो गंदा white cloak वो देखते हैं, and that is picturized very well. And from there on, the conversation that he has with Sir Eric, where he questions where he was when the king's son was killed, the heir to the Iron Throne was killed, and what he was doing. And then he goes on to talk about the sanctity of the King's Guard, and the sanctity and purity of the cloak, and the importance of it. And the irony is very beautiful. If you see there, what the makers wanted to show there, it was very evident, and it was बहुत ही सही तरीके से दिखाया गया. मतलब क्रिस्टन कोल जिस प्रकार का इंसान है, जो वो कर रहा है, एंड वॉट एवर वी सीन इन द सेकेंड एपिसोड एज वेल कंटिन्यूसली इन द सेकेंड सीजन, एंड हिम टॉकिंग अबाउट द सैंक्टिटी ऑफ द क्लोक, और वाई योर क्लोक इज डर्टी, और उसको चेंज करके आओ, या जो भी बातें, जो भी कॉन्वर्सेशन हमको दिखाई गई है, दैट वॉज वेरी इंटेलिजेंटली रिटन, आई वुड से, और बहुत ही शानदार था, बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरीके से दिखाया गया वो. टॉकिंग अबाउट सर क्रिस्टन कोल, he has got a promotion. I mean, वो बन चुके हैं hand of the king for something which was very foolish, I would say. Talking Sir Eric into going and impersonating his twin brother to kill Rhaenyra Targaryen in her own castle, in her own room, was something which was very stupid. That Otto Hightower also very well points out when he is told कि हाँ भाई इन्होंने ये किया है. And for that he has been made the hand of the king, because Aegon Targaryen felt like he needs someone who acts first, who wants to be aggressive, who is, like, as he also refers to him as the hand of steel. So वही चीज है, and the king's right hand would be a hand of steel, is what he says. And for that exact reason, Sir Kristen Cole is now Hand of the King, which was something I did not expect, something which was very surprising, and I really want to see how this goes, how poorly this goes, because we all know what Otto Hightower's value in the उनकी जो साइड है वॉर में, उनमें ऑटो हाईटावर की वैल्यू क्या थी। हाँ वो है हरामजादे, हाँ हाँ वो हैं कमीने, बट none of us can disagree to the fact that no, none of us can disagree कि भाई उनमें दिमाग है, डेफिनेटली उनमें दिमाग है। ही वॉज द ब्रेन्स बिहाइंड every move that Aegon or like that was made to make sure Aegon sits on the throne, और उनके राज को, उनके एक अगली साइड को कवर करने के लिए he has done a lot of things, like in the second episode where he wants to stage Jaehaerys का funeral, and so that everyone can see the soft side of the kingdom, the soft side of royalty, and where he matlab like a show dog, they put out a wailing Helena who's very very disturbed, very upset with whatever's happened, quite understandably, and she does not want to be there, she does not want to do anything related to that funeral, but Alicent ji unko समझाती हैं, and she agrees to it, and she was evidently uncomfortable and almost collapsed towards the end of that funeral. So Otto Hightower has done everything in his power to show the good side of Aegon Targaryen, but he has been dismissed from the court, and the coming episodes will be very interesting due to that. बहुत मजा आने वाला देखने में कि हैंड ऑफ द किंग अब क्या करता है। वन मोर एक्सपेक्टेड थिंग जो पूरी हुई है इस एपिसोड में, विच वॉज नॉट वेरी शॉकिंग और सरप्राइजिंग, इज रेनियरा बीइंग मैड एट डेमन when she comes to know that Daemon is behind the killing of uh, the killing of Aegon's son. बहुत ही expected reaction था ये, बहुत ही nothing out of the blue, and I loved uh, when they gave us a shot of Rhaenys's face while Rhaenyra was talking, where she said कि भाई हम लोग तो ऐसा कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते, मेरा अपना बेटा मरा है, हमारी तरफ से तो कोई ऐसा कुछ नहीं कर सकता, एंड Rhaenys is shown with just a smile on her face, and that shot is excellent, matlab, and she glances at Daemon, and Daemon is looking away. Daemon cannot look anyone in the eye, no matter what he says, no matter what he does, but he cannot defend this, he cannot defend his actions here, and that is evident from the look on Daemon's face. अब बात कर रहे हैं डेमन की, तो एक और बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट थीम जो दिखी है इस एपिसोड में डेमन की, he has definitely still not accepted Rhaenyra as his queen or as his ruler, if I may put it that way, because it was very evident from how he stormed off the court when Rhaenyra questioned him, when she told him कि ये गलत किया है. He almost attacked her. He was very aggressive with it, and he. I mean, I was shocked when I got to know that he still believes that Viserys named Rhaenyra the heir to the throne just to outcast Daemon. और Rhaenyra very well clarifies that, and she tells him कि भाई ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, मेरे पिताजी आप पे बिल्कुल विश्वास नहीं करते थे और इसीलिए उन्होंने आपको नहीं बनाया और मुझे बनाया. He did not make me the heir to the throne because he wanted to outcast you, or he wanted to show you your place, or he was jealous of you, nothing of that sort, or he was scared of you. He did that just because he could not trust you. And Daemon, when he comes to terms with this, is livid, and I also want to see what happens next with Daemon. Coming to the most important part of the episode, the duel between Sir Eric and Sir Eric. It was, if I may say, बहुत ही शानदार था the way they have shown that duel, जहाँ पे जहाँ पे I was actually going through one of the clips of interviews of the makers का एक interview था, and they said that we wanted to choreograph that duel in a way where none of the people watching are able to identify who is who. दोनों identical है. If you go back and watch that duel again, you'll notice that both of them get injured in the same places. Both of them have identical injuries जो मैंने बोला. Both of them look obviously alike, and when they are bloodied, when they are fighting, it is very very difficult to tell apart. टू कौन कौन है. एंड दैट वाज एविडेंट भाई, कोई नहीं बता पा रहा था कि कौन कौन है, who, कौन इस तरफ से कौन उस तरफ से, कोई नहीं समझ पा रहा था. And that is what the makers also wanted. That was very beautiful. In the end, we see that both of them died, dying a good battle. That was a good duel. Or Rhaenyra is safe, luckily, but that scene was the hero of the episode for me. And बहुत ही well shot था, well written था, well choreographed था वो duel. तो मज़ा आया उस duel को देखने में. Definitely बहुत मज़ा आया. यहाँ से सर क्रिस्टन कोल क्या करना चाह रहे हैं समझ नहीं आ रहा है. ऑब्वियसली ही हैज बिकम द हैंड ऑफ द किंग बट it is really difficult to understand what his next step would be. Did he intend on replacing Otto Hightower as the Hand of the King? I do not think so. But he did send an assassin to kill Rhaenyra in her sleep or in her room, which was something I did not expect a member of the King's Guard to do. So does he still have? He definitely still has a lot of animosity related to Rhaenyra, and he is very very upset with her. He does have personal problems. He does have that lingering emotions, that agony that he had. And no one expected a member of the King's Guard, commander of the King's Guard, to ऐसा स्पाई को भेज के उसको मरवाना, या ऐसा एक ड्यूप को भेज के, या ऐसा एक लुकलाइक को भेज के इतना चीप टैक्टिक यूज करना. नो वन एक्सपेक्टेड द कमांडर ऑफ द किंग्स गार्ड टू डू दैट, एंड ही डज दैट. सो देर आर ऑल्सो क्वेश्चंस दैट अराइज की does he have intentions to further his claim to the throne as well at a later stage? Maybe he has thought of all of this. That's why he's getting closer to Alicent. You never know. क्योंकि एलिसेंट और उसके रिलेशनशिप का स्टार्ट कहाँ हुआ है वो दिखाया नहीं गया है. वी जस्ट सीन सीजन 2 दैट ही इज वेरी क्लोज टू एलिसेंट एंड दे हैव अ फिजिकल रिलेशनशिप गोइंग ऑन. बट क्या है उसका स्टार्टिंग, क्या सोच है सर क्रिस्टन की, किसी को नहीं पता है. सो दैट विल बी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टू सी कि हाँ, वेयर डिड दिस कम फ्रॉम, एंड व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज द थॉट प्रोसेस that Sir Kristen had when he got together with Alicent, or is he looking towards the Iron Throne also, to strong with a strong claim to the Iron Throne कि हाँ भाई मुझे भी चाहिए Iron Throne, मैं भी लड़ूंगा इस चीज़ के लिए, सिर्फ टारगेरियंस या हाई टावर्स क्यों, मैं भी लड़ूंगा. That might be a possibility, and that if that is true, that would be very exciting. I don't think he'll get to the Iron Throne, honest, मतलब obviously, but him having that ambition will definitely introduce a lot of chaos, will definitely introduce some spice, some drama, and that would be very nice to see. Coming to the end of this episode, I would like to this video, I would like to say कि इस एपिसोड में ड्रैगन्स का उतना रोल था नहीं. एमन टारगेरियन इज समवन आई वांट टू सी मोर इन द थर्ड एपिसोड, एंड आई एक्सपेक्ट हिम टू बी मोर present in the third episode. Also, Daemon Targaryen का next step क्या है? What is he thinking? Where has he gone? Has he gone absconding to some place? We don't know. Where is he exactly? That's not revealed, and that would be exciting to see. As we discussed in the first episode कि भाई second episode थोड़ा slow burn हो सकता है, but third episode I expect a lot of fire, I expect a lot of heat, and I expect a lot of action in the third episode, and my fingers are crossed because I want them to deliver this. और थोड़ा अब slow burn कम करो भाई, अब चाहिए action, अब चाहिए मार कटाई, अब चाहिए ड्रामा, अब चाहिए सब कुछ. So I want my jaw dropped in the third episode, and I will be waiting for it. And you all also watch the third episode, come back here, we'll have our discussion, we'll have our review, and we'll get together for after every episode like we have been doing for the first two. If you have any thoughts, any feedback on this series that I've started, please do let me know, and I would like to take that constructively अगर constructive हो गया feedback तो. बाकी if you want me to make more such videos reviewing other stuff, please do let me know that as well. Till then, signing off. I'll see you all soon in some other video or stream. Take care, good night, bye bye, have a great rest of the week.